Well, after slaying the Red Dragons of Wrexham across the border last Saturday to book their place in the fourth round of the FA Trophy, the Brakes were unable to tame the Tigers on top of the National League North tree on Boxing Day, as the 1-0 loss to league leaders Gloucester City brought an end to their impressive 11-game unbeaten run. As for the Bulls, well, they've proven to be a tough beast to tame for the Brakes in seasons past, with Leamington's only win in the past 5 meetings coming in a 2-1 victory at Edgar Street last season. The task looks no simpler for the hosts today if they want to end 2020 on a high, as Hereford come into this one bang in form with wins in their last 4 in all competitions, including victories over promotion candidates Fylde and Kidderminster. Here's Camwell for Hereford. Spreads the play out wide to Lloyd, who's in an advanced position from left back. Checks away from Martin and clips in towards the penalty area, well dealt with by Lane. And Simeon May can just relax with Stephen Morley now, who will look to get breaks on the front foot for the first time in the game. Morley seeking out the run of Taylor Allen, which he has done excellently. Allen now able to stretch his legs for the first time in the game, measuring Grimes up for size. Osborne back to goal, taken off his toe by Lloyd and slammed clear by Hereford. Only as far as Morrison. Allen has retained his position here and goes for goal with his left foot, but Brandon Hall got his full body behind it. But early opportunity for Leamington, certainly the best of the game so far for either side. Weaver with the long kick upfield. It's towards Jack Edwards. He wins the header down, but Lloyd deals with it. Morley clip up into the Hereford half. Gittins picks up the loose ball and finds Osborne. Osborne holds off the challenge well. This is a good spell for the Brakes here. Osborne, brilliant turn from him. And we'll look to spread the ball out wide to Allen, who's in another advanced position. Takes Lloyd up the line, flashes across the face of goal. And it's a good piece of goalkeeping from Brandon Hall, with Callum Gittins just waiting to gobble up the chance. Taylor Allen once again finding all sorts of space down this right-hand side in his early exchanges. And giving Lloyd a right good go. Flashes across the face of goal. And it's an excellent piece of goalkeeping from Brandon Hall. Stood strong in his front post and dealt with the danger, just diverting the ball away from a charging Callum Gittins. And Danny Waldron was arriving as well. And if not for the touch of Brandon Hall, both of them would have had an empty goal to aim at. But it remains a stalemate. Neat play from Coke. Out towards Owen Evans, who's in all sorts of space into the penalty area. Flashes across the face of goal, and it's Hodgkiss arriving, who's agonisingly inches away from providing the final touch at the back post. Hodgkiss then with this throw-in for Hereford, who have been in the ascendancy in these opening exchanges in the first half. Owen Evans, Finn has continued his run and will give Jack Lane a run for his money. Finn's got there and will look to measure up Jack Lane now. Gliding inside on the periphery of the penalty area. Finds Camwell, who might fancy it himself, but sent that well wide of Jake Weaver's goal. Just cut across it with his left foot. And in the end, it's sliced well wide of Jake Weaver's right-hand post. Simeon May, smart touch away from Forsyth. Morrison will look long towards Waldron and find him excellently. Waldron bearing down left-hand side of the penalty area and went for the near post, but Hall stood strong and got down really well at his near post to deny Danny Waldron what would be his 3rd goal of the season in all competitions, his 1st in the league. Brandon Hall keeping the scoreline at 0-0. Haynes long into the penalty area. Waldron steers it away only as far as Camwell, who floats it back into the 18-yard box. Morrison can only head it towards Owen Evans, who touched inside on his right foot, looking for that far corner. And it's Weaver with a theatrical save. Maybe one for the cameras there, Jake Weaver, as he gives a little wry smile. Hereford corner kick then. From this left-hand side, Camwell's come across to deliver this. Plenty of pink shirts in the penalty area to aim for. It's long towards the back post. Weaver's come an awful long way. Didn't get there. Forsyth did, but sent his header wide of Jake Weaver's goal, with the goalkeeper stranded in no man's land. Lloyd can pick up for Hereford on the halfway line. Fires into the feet of Coke. Smartly away from Martin here. Giles Coke bearing down the left-hand side. Stopped in his tracks by Morrison. He's got Camwell for company. Here he is. First time delivered with his left foot. Mooney brings it down the penalty area really well, but sends it effort over the crossbar. Well, all sorts of space for Mooney there. The Leamington defenders just stood off him, didn't they? Well, to bring it down his chest, but sent the first time volley over Jake Weaver's crossbar. But again, it's smart build-up play by Hereford, but Mooney unable to execute the chance. Brilliant skill from the striker nonetheless, just to control that wicked ball in the penalty area and get the shot away. Just got underneath it slightly. Grimes sends the ball upfield with his instep. Might break for Taylor Allen, but he can only give possession straight back to Hereford. Here's Haynes in the centre circle for the Bulls. Finn's found a pocket of space smartly, turns away from Morrison but can't find a way past Simeon May. And now it's Leamington who look to build an attack of their own. Gittins, another wayward pass from the breaks. Just inviting pressure all onto themselves. Here's Lloyd. Owen Evans now looks to stretch his legs down the left flank. And he's left Josh Martin in his wake. Owen Evans went for glory, went for goal when maybe the better options were in the middle. Did all the hard work, Tom Owen Evans, all too easy from Paul Holleran's point of view, and sent his effort high and wide over the crossbar into the Harbury Lane end. Drop ball to the breaks, which Morley will take full advantage of. Beautifully picking out Osborne once on his left foot. And wants to dink Brandon Hall and almost found the underside of the crossbar. Well, Hall wasn't sure there, was he? Agonisingly close to picking up his 10th goal of the season before the new year, Sam Osborne. Haynes with this throw, and then is there one final twist in this tale this afternoon? Long throw in from the centre back. Didn't pass the first man, Morley, who deals with it. Haynes will give chase and get there ahead of Anderson, but May presented the ball straight to Meredith, who was looking to benefit, but Lloyd got there in first. Finn heads on towards McQuilkin. Morley slams away, and there's the full time whistle. Certainly no love lost between these two sides this afternoon in a right old battle at the community stadium, but no goals either, more importantly. That's for no lack of attacking endeavour between these sides, but a contest which saw few chances for either side, and it's a stalemate in the end that provides a rather unceremonious end to 2020. Breaks 0, Bulls 0.
So Paul, ending off 2020 with a point there, probably a fair result considering how good both sides were today and defensively strong.
Yeah, I think over the Christmas period both games have, for different reasons, have been difficult. Obviously we had the gale force winds on Saturday, and then sadly we've had a pitch that we haven't been able to get on for 10 days due to the wet weather. So I think both games have lacked a lot of quality, but I think what you've seen today is two teams who give everything really, and it's very difficult for teams at our level when you're playing Saturday, Monday. So like you say, I think both sides were probably disappointed at times with sort of the play in the final third, but you couldn't fault the pace of the game and the effort of both sets of players. And I think you're rightly so. I think probably both defensive blocks sort of got on top in that game of little chances. But plenty of heart and determination, good defensive units, and it's a really good clean sheet and a really good point for us when you weigh it up. I think you go back to probably when we start the season here. I think the quality. You look at Boston, similar kind of game, and we couldn't deal with it. But we've been big and strong today and done really well.
We saw Taylor Allen come on and play the game today because of Lance Smith's injury. We know he's got a scan coming soon. What is the update on the squad, and where is all the players at?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's been quite hectic the last few weeks. So obviously Lance went off at Wrexham. Initially, we didn't think it was much. To be blunt, we're not sure. We're not sure about exactly what it is. There's certain testing you can do. There's something wrong, but we don't know. So we've managed to get him in for a scan on Wednesday, which hopefully will just let us know. We're hoping it's something that we can treat and whatever. Joe Clark, his Achilles, had a flare-up of his Achilles at Wrexham as well. So he wasn't involved Saturday. We put him on the bench today because obviously Simeon and Gito are just little knocks as well. But yeah, he was okay for 20 minutes there. Junior, sadly, his ankle flared up on the 4G at Gloucester, so that was another one sort of that wasn't 100%. Is that everyone? Have I missed anybody? It's that I'm all. So yeah, there's just obviously just really Lance, Joe Clark, Junior at the moment, just them things. Yeah. So listen, hopefully we'll have some good news about Lance. But something I was pleased to sort out yesterday was to extend Taylor Annan's loan at the football club. So that's good news. I think he's really settled in well. I think he offers a different option for us. His versatility is obviously great, but he's, for a 20-year-old boy, he gets it. He gets football. He understands it. He's 2-footed. He's good in the air. I think there's more to come. But he's been excellent for us. Real good addition to the squad. So really pleased to get over the line. We enjoy having him, and I think he enjoys his time here. So it's great news.